Whether your business is growing or you're taking on a special project, finding the right person for a position is very important.
If it's the people that make the business, then getting the right person is key. It's not as simple as placing a help wanted ad.
What happens today through all the internet job boards, companies put out a requirement for a certain type of person and they're deluged with thousands of resumes. So now it's trying to find that proverbial needle in a haystack.
One alternative to hiring is through a staffing or temp agency. Some benefits are that you can use a person for a short time if needed, or try out an employee before you offer a full-time position. Vince Forrestall is the CEO of People to Go, one of Canada's largest employment agencies in the IT sector. They offer contract, full-time, and project placements. His business model is based on finding you the right person quickly, freeing up your company's resources.
Timing is everything, and many HR departments are overburdened with many different job orders. Each priority is urgent as the other, and they can become a bottleneck in organizations. So they reach out to companies like ours to help them find the staff as quick as possible. And quickness is extremely important in this world nowadays, in this marketplace. Numerous studies have shown that companies that hire quicker than other organizations, so that make that decision much quicker and get the person in a chair, or the right person, are much more successful than those that keep job orders and jobs open for a long time.
Hiring temp staff is ideal for a smaller company trying to get to the next level. There's less risk involved with the arrangement they have through an agency. The same applies for companies who need to hire for special projects and launches. With everyone in agreement, the staff will probably move on when the project is complete. It all comes down to the agency providing effective skills at the right time.
Well, we a number of years ago really started to embrace the whole idea that we're in a project economy, and this is both through research with our customers as well as what we're seeing in the marketplace. Because of that, organizations want the right skill again at the right time. It's very important for them to have the right people in, get the job done, and then for that person to move on to another great position like that.
Of course, there's no benefit to hiring through a staffing agency if you don't receive the right candidate. Not all agencies are equal. Forrestall sits on an efficacy board for this industry to ensure higher standards for agencies. They carefully review each applicant before placement.
We have many different methodologies of finding people, and then we have a pretty standard methodology and a process for pre-screening, and then screening, telephone, structured interviews, behavioral interviews that are live, where we bring people in the office and go through things. We do background checks, increasingly important in this world. We do exhaustive background checks on people. Organizations want to make sure that we have the right people that come into their organizations.
Another important point to mention is your staffing agency is considered the temp's employer, freeing you from payroll and tax remittance. If you're not impressed with your candidate, you can have them replaced immediately, which is not so easy once you've committed to a full-time placement. Just because a temp employee doesn't have the security of a full-time job doesn't mean they won't be committed to your business. There are many people who prefer to work on a contract basis and understand they'll be working for another company in the near future. In order for agencies like People to Go to work, they must have the best interests of both the candidate and client in mind.
So it's really important for us to categorize, catalog the people that we have and make sure that we put them on the proper assignments and make sure that they deliver what we promised our clients.
Big Fish Video Productions.